Everybody. Welcome back to Virtual Storytime with Councilmember Jawando. We also have a couple of other people here. These are my daughters again. So they're gonna. You want to say hi?
Hi.
This is, what's your name?
I think they might remember my name.
Just say your name.
Okay, Addison.
Addison. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava.
And I think they know Leah.
What's your name?
Aaliyah.
Yeah, Leah helped us read last week, right? And so we brought everyone back today. We are going to read two cool books. The first is A New Home by Tania de Regal. So it's about a new home in a new city. So that'll be cool. And we thank the publisher for the permission here. And then we have If You're a Monster and You Know It. If you're a monster and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a monster and you know it, clap your hands. I bet you that's in here. And that is by Rebecca Emberly and Ed Emberly, which is a sing-along book. So that'll be fun. And then, but before we get into that book, these books, we have a special announcement. If you notice, Mr. Monkey is back with us, and he will no longer be Mr. Monkey after today because we had a competition and you all voted, and it was a tough battle and a lot of good names. So thank you everyone who put names in. But the winner is, and the new name for Mr. Monkey, drum roll please, is introducing all together, 1, 2, 3.
Mortimer!
Hi, Mortimer. Say hi to Mortimer.
Hi, Mortimer. My name is Mr. Mortimer. Hi.
So a close second was Chunky Monkey or Chubby Monkey.
Chunky Monkey.
Chubby Monkey.
No, it was Chunky Monkey.
It was Chunky Monkey, I think. It was like the ice cream. That was a close second. But thank you for everybody who voted, and welcome Mortimer. You have a name. Thank you, everybody. I'm so happy I have a name. All right, and our girls are going to go play. So say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay. See you later. Thanks for the help.
But I need to make a frosting.
All right, Mortimer, let's put you down. A lot of excitement for you today. But I'm so glad that you have a name now. All right. So I've got my buddy Mortimer. I've got our two books. Oh, you fell down. Put you back up. Put you maybe. How about there? Is that good? All right, good. If he falls down, let me know. I'll put him back up. And then we're going to read our two books. We have a special announcement at the end. We have one of my great colleagues from the Montgomery County Public Library System, Christine, with us, who's going to give some updates at the end about all the great resources that Montgomery County Public Libraries has. Obviously, we love seeing you every day for story time, but there are many other things as far as that the library is offering that you can do as far as getting digital books and a whole bunch of things. So she's going to talk about that at the end. And we know we all miss our libraries, but there still can be many things that you can benefit from. So with that, let's see if we have any shout outs in here that I missed. Yes, of course. Mateo. Hi, Mateo. I hope you like Mortimer. Another M name. Hi, Robin. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Elijah. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Hector. Thank you all for joining yesterday. And so glad that you're back. As always, please type any names into my chat or send me a message and I will say hi to you the next day. Sometimes we do it the same day, but definitely the next day. The other thing, we have another really exciting announcement tomorrow. We have a very special guest, Dominique Dawes, who is an Olympic gold medal gymnast who is from this area, who grew up Silver Spring around the same time I did, and is opening a new gym studio, new gymnastics studio up in Clarksburg here in Montgomery County. And so we're so excited to have her on, and she has 4 kids as well. So she's experienced just like me. And she's going to be reading a book with us tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, like always. We'll have a very special guest and we'll talk with her a little bit. So thank you to her again for joining. All right, we're ready to read. Let's say hi to everybody first by singing our welcome song. Are we ready? We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time. We clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time. We wave and sing hello. Then we get a deep voice. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time. We stomp and sing hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. All right, let's get into our books. A New Home by Tania de Regil. And thank you again to Candlewick Press for allowing us the opportunity to read this. All right. Looks like she traveled all the way on this intro page from Mexico City down here all the way up to New York City. I think that's part of what the book's going to be about here. Let's see. Mom and Dad told me that we are moving to Mexico City. Oh, so it's from New York to Mexico City. Mom and Dad told me that we are moving to Mexico City. Looks like they're in New York in an apartment right now. Mama and Papa told me that we are moving to New York City. Oh, so you have people from each place. That's so cool. I've never read this book. So you have someone in Mexico City that's moving to New York and someone from New York that's moving to Mexico. Let's see what happens. But I'm not sure I want to leave my home, said the boy in New York City, because I'm going to miss lots of things. There he is in his apartment, and there's Central Park, a park that's in New York City. He's going to miss that. Like listening to my favorite song on the way to school in the morning and getting something delicious to eat on my way home in the afternoon. Those sound like fun things. And you see how they're both doing them in their different places? Our boy is on the subway and at a hot dog cart, and our young lady is taking a taxi and is getting something to eat, some pastries. So even though they're far away, they're going to miss similar things from where they live. Cheering loudly for our team to win at the stadium. The boy is at a baseball stadium. The girl is at a soccer stadium, or football stadium, as they call it. And spending nights out watching the dancers at the concert hall. But what if there is nowhere for me to play in my new city? They're both playing in their various cities. One ice skating, the other riding their bike in a park. There'll be some place to play. Or places for my class to explore our past. One that looks like it at the Natural History Museum with dinosaurs. Another one looking at ancient civilizations, Native Americans. Indigenous peoples. I know my home can be hard on some people. See homeless people in both places. And sometimes it can be very noisy. Both have a lot of cars and noise. Very similar. But I'll miss all the fun we have around the city in the summer. And I'll also miss playing with my friends. I hope my life won't be so different in my new city. Be prepared to go. I really hope I like my new home. I hope you do too. We're at the airport now. The end. In this book they have, you probably can't see this, but there's information about the two cities, New York City and Mexico City. This was a really cool book. It reminds us that there's things to appreciate in every place that we find our home. And this was two young people that coming from different places, crisscrossing, going to other places, and talking about all the things that they hope that they'll see. So I think they'll be pretty happy once they get there and get used to it, right? Very cool book. All right. We named Mr. Monkey. I also wanted to mention that our friends at Friends of the Library are going to be holding a Library After Dark virtual gala. So if you remember, Friends of the Library is the great group that we partner with that helps get gently used books at reduced cost out to folks. And we've done a few raffles with them where we've given books away to families. So thanks to donors. And they're going to be giving away a number of auctioned items, including, I'm going to be in the auction, a chance to have me read at someone's school. And so that'll be something that can be bid on. So if your parents or caregivers are interested, they are going to give away also a $100 prize, which you can win by entering with sharing a video at FOLMC, which is Friends of the Library, and we'll post this on my page or any of their social media platforms by the end of the week, and tell us why you love and you miss libraries. And if you put your video in, you'll be entered to win that $100, and you can bid on the other items, and the winner will be chosen during the gala. For example, it could be like something like this. I miss libraries because they are a source of adventures and new stories for my kids. I've been going to libraries since I was a little boy, and Long Branch Library is my home library, and it had an important role in my life, especially early on when I needed help and I needed some place to study. So it could be just like that. What do you miss and why do you like libraries? All right, so that's that. So we'll post that again. That's at Friends of the Library, Montgomery County, FOLMC on social media. Post a video, and you can get entered to win at their virtual gala. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Let's do our hand washing song. Then we will read our other book, and then we will hear from our great friends at the libraries about all the stuff that's going on there. Might give you some ideas about things that you miss, right? It's a good way to do it. All right. For those who are new, we wash our hands, especially right now, because we want to keep everyone safe. And so we do this 2 times. We follow the instructions in the song, and then our hands are clean. Even my little 16-month-old boy he's napping right now. That's why he didn't come announce Mortimer. I'm sorry, Mortimer. He loves you too, but that's why he wasn't here. All right, so we sing it twice, do what's in the song, and our hands are clean. All right, you ready? Tops and bottoms, in between, rub them all together, scrub them all together. Now they're clean, Tops and bottoms, in between, rub them all together, scrub them all together. Now they're clean, All right, clean hands. We love clean hands. All right, let's read our other book here. And then maybe we'll sing one more song if we have time, we'll see. But then we'll definitely hear from our friends at the library. All right, Goodbye, Friend, Hello, Friend is a book that we don't have, so I'm not reading that. We're actually reading If You're a Monster and You Know It, and we said this is a sing-along. So I think this will be our song that we can kind of sing along. And if you probably know the tune of this song, so we're gonna have a little fun here, I think. If you're a monster and you know it. Look at all these colorful monsters. And this one has something you can download the song. We're going to just wing it with our voices today, but if you have this book, maybe you have it at home. Thank you to Orchard Books for the permission. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Everyone got it? You know we like a good growl at story time. Snort. Growl. They're having fun doing it. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. We can use our hands. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. Very cool. Don't get scared, Mortimer. They're not coming for you. They're staying in the book today. Smack, 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 smack. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. I just added a growl too. Stomp, 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 stomp. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. I need your help, Mortimer. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. Woo, woo. Thank you, buddy. I don't have a tail. But you guys could use your backsides for that and act like you have a tail, huh? Twitch, twitch. Doop, doop. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. We're going to do our nose. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Sometimes they are on your nose, right? So let's pretend. Very cool. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, my favorite part. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar! If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar! Roar! Good roar. Nothing like a good roar. I needed a roar today. A lot happening. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Okay. Snort. Growl. Smack. Smack. Stomp, stomp, twitch, twitch. I need your help again. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar, roar. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar. I think I got it all. Don't forget the tail. Very cool. Good job, everybody. We did it all, as did the monsters. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, do it all. Remember, snort, growl, smack, stomp, twitch, wiggle, and roar. Very cool. Now do it again. I'm tired. You guys can do it again. I'm not doing it again. Very cool book. If you're a monster and you know it. And if you have the song, you could maybe do that later. All right. All right. All right. So that was our song. So we won't do the other song today because I want to leave time for, I think we have Miss Christine with us from Montgomery County Public Libraries, who's going to tell us a little bit in a few minutes about all the great things going at the public libraries. And we want to thank her for coming on and for helping pick out the books and some of the songs we sing and all the things that her and her colleagues do at the library system. So Christine, I hope you're there.
I'm here.
Great. Well, good to see you. Thanks for being on with us.
I loved the singing. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you. See, that's a professional. So I got a good mark. Thank you very much.
Good.
Well, I'm going to turn it over to you. So tell us what's going on at the libraries and how people can still access some of the great services.
All right. So we right now we are closed, but we have a virtual events going on, a robust events, and quite a few things going on for kids. We have book clubs. We have something today called Kids Craft and Explore at MCPL. So every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, we have either a craft or a science event that kids can participate in from home using household materials. Lots of virtual story times, just a lot of amazing things coming our way. And especially in the summer, we will have our summer reading program, summer read and learn program. And that's at June 15th. People can sign up. Super excited about that. It's going to be lots of fun.
And tell me more about the summer reading program, and just so people, if they don't know what that is, explain what that is.
So what it is to keep kids engaged over the summer so they don't experience summer slide. And we have in our program, they can either read or they can do activity. So for example, if you want to gather your favorite stuffed animals and read to them, you can do that. You can take a walk with your parent. Yeah, with Mortimer. You can take a walk with your parent and talk about what you see outside. So they're basically ideas to keep kids engaged over the summer instead of just playing video games.
That's great. No, yeah, we want people to keep reading. So so we can sign, they can sign up on Montgomery County Public Library's website for that challenge, right?
June 15th. And it's lots of fun. The kids who complete, we will have a champion bag at the end. So they get a little prize. Yes.
Yeah.
And some raffles. Also, don't forget that we have electronic resources. So even though the library is not open, we have lots and lots of books online. I was hoping to share one with you today. If that's okay. We have something called Bookflix. And this, let me go ahead and share it. Show you the screen. So this is Bookflix here. And what I love about Bookflix is it has fiction and nonfiction. So kids can learn about animals and nature, earth and sky, adventure, and some of these are even animated.
Oh, wow.
And all you need to access this is a library card. And if you don't have a library card, you can also get one online. We have a digital library card right now that's available.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's very cool. My kids have used that resource a little bit. So it's a really good way to continue the fun and the learning at any time of the day. So I'm glad you're showing that on the screen.
It's amazing. My grandson, I give him my iPad and that's what he wants. He wants to look at Bark George or he wants to learn about penguins. I mean, he gets really into it. And it's funny because to him, it's a tablet and it's really a book.
Right, right.
That's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, and so that's available on the Montgomery County Public website, library's website as well, correct?
It is. If you go to the children's page and you just scroll down, you will see our ebooks and it is under our ebooks. Wonderful. We have Bookflix. We also have one called Tumble Books that's very similar. So some of them that you can have the word scrolling as the child's reading. So it's really good for kids that are learning to read. They see the words as parents reading out loud to them.
Wonderful.
Some of them are animated and they are kind of like read to the kids.
That's great. So many great things on the resources, even though we're not physically open. That's why we wanted to have you on to talk about that. Anything else you want to share before we go?
I would just say check out our virtual calendar online at our MCPL library site, and you will find amazing events for all ages. Not just kids, we have stuff for adults too, but the fun stuff is where all the kids are at. So yeah, lots of great stuff. And then summer reading hopefully will come back on.
Yeah, you're pointing out it there, but
yeah, on
the 15th of June. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think thank you for coming on. I think you're so right. There's things for all ages. We even have a lot of adults who say they like coming to our story time. So it just shows you you're never too young or too old for anything that's offered, right?
That is correct. Yeah, and thank you for doing this. We really appreciate you going on and doing story time.
No, we've had a lot of fun. So thank you all for all your help. Great. So we will we'll do this occasionally. Have folks on to talk about all the great things that we have going on. We had last week. We had the folks from Colgate come on and remind us how to brush our teeth. And so we have a great guest tomorrow, and Dominique Dawes. So please come in. We'll be back at 11:30 a.m. And Mortimer has his name. He's feeling really good. Thank you, everybody. And we will sing our goodbye song. And I'll see everyone tomorrow for a very special day. Remember, we're going to put the Friends of the Library raffle on. And so please post a video of why you miss libraries and love libraries and to get into their raffle. We thank them for their partnership. All right. Thanks again, Christine. It's really good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Nice to see you as well.
All right. We clap and sing goodbye. Come on, Mortimer, help me out. We clap and sing goodbye with our friends at Storytime. We clap and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. With our friends at Storytime, we wave and sing goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye.